Check that.
Hey guys, TheRazerOperation Mark. Today, I am filming this video because I hate everyone. It's a great topic to start off on, but I do hate everyone. Now, don't take this the wrong way. That doesn't mean I hate, like, my girlfriend, or you guys, or anyone else who is my friend. Or family. That just means I hate people who are ignorant twats who go around basically just causing shit for no reason whatsoever. And right now, I know people do this all the time, but I'm relating to multiple things around the same subject. Okay, so the first thing would be people who, well, let's just start off. The topic is basically terrorism and people who, like, their opinion on the whole terrorism thing. So, the people I'm talking about is the people who say that people from ISIS and other types of terrorists are Muslims. Like, that's their only opinion. That's the only thing that they think. They just think, okay, we'll just blame everything on Muslim people. And if you think of it this way, and if you just put yourself in a mindset of a normal person who is actually smart and went to school, then you'll realise that if you ever did religious education or anything else in school, or if you're just smart and don't discriminate people without even knowing them, or just discriminate one group for something that they haven't even done. But you will know that Muslim people, like, abide by the same rules, if not a tiny bit different to people who are Christian. Like, they don't want to harm anything. They don't want to do certain things. They only want to do good by God, basically. So why would we blame them for doing certain terror acts? Nobody knows. Apparently, according to these ignorant fuckwits, they think it's the easy option out and just think that it's an easy way to blame people and just blame that one group. Now, it's not just people in the world who think this. Like, it's not just your average everyday person. It can be people on TV, it can be the government, it can be loads of other things as well. And by TV, I mean TV and newspapers, let's just say media. You'll see in the papers, if for example, a Muslim man attacked a woman or a man, or killed someone, or raped someone, or did whatever crime, you'll always see in the paper, Muslim man did whatever. Like, it'll discriminate their religion. It won't just say, I don't know, like, insert country name here, attacked whoever. But if you take it into account of a white person doing that, or a Christian doing that, you don't see in the papers, Christian man attacks whatever. You see white man attacks, or British person attacks, or Polish person attacks, or French person attacks. You always see that. You always see country first. But when it comes to other people from other religions, for some reason the media and everyone else who is a complete fucking idiot just decides to discriminate against religion. And what you guys need to realise, and not just my subscribers, I mean everyone who watches this video and everyone who is in the same mindset as those fucking idiots, you need to realise that terrorism and crime has no religion. Like, look at it this way. ISIS, for example. They are an idea. Like, it's not a religion, it's not a country, it's a group. It's an idea. Blaming one religion for something that they haven't done, or just saying that ISIS are Muslims, that doesn't make any sense. Because ISIS is an idea. They follow certain, like, that group follows certain rules to make, like, basically take the country, or what, take everyone back to what they want it to be. Like, they're trying to make everything better in their way of mind. But as everyone else who is completely sane-minded knows that it's wrong what they're doing. But because ISIS is an idea, anyone could be an ISIS. Like, a Christian man could be an ISIS. A non-religious man could be an ISIS. A Christian woman could be an ISIS. A non-religious woman could be an ISIS. It's an idea. It's not a religion. It's not a faith. It's not anything involving that. What ISIS is an idea. And what terrorism is an idea. It's not a religion. It's not whatever these fucking idiots think is. It's an idea. I'm not saying it's right, by all means I'm not saying it's right, because terrorism, ISIS, crime is just fucking stupid. Terrorism does not solve anything. If countries for once, or people for once, or groups for once just sat down and talked to the people that they had problems with, this place would be, and by this place I mean the entire world, would be such a better place. And everyone needs to understand that if you just sat down and talk to the person that you have a problem with, instead of just bringing in different things. And for example, with terrorism, killing innocent people does not solve anything. It's just violence that causes more violence, that causes more violence, that causes wars, that causes outbreaks and different things. It doesn't solve anything. Just think. It doesn't solve a fucking thing. Crime, that doesn't solve anything. If you see a guy in the street and you have a problem with him, you either talk it out or whatever. You don't resort to violence. You're supposed to talk it out. You're not supposed to just go over and either kill them. You're not supposed to hurt them. You're not supposed to do anything involving violence. Just talk. Sit down and talk. And I'm pretty sure if that other person was rationally minded, like quite a few people on this earth, then they will sit down and talk to you. They won't just result in going out for violence. They won't result in this. They won't result in that, and it won't cause more shit. Because if you think about it, there is various people in this world who have been killed for different crimes, hate crime, hate crime, other different things. Like they might just have a problem with them, and they've just been killed for it for no reason whatsoever, but that one thing. Okay, and their families then get involved. Like, the family of that person who was killed is upset, is in mourning, is angry, is just wants that person to be brought to justice. If not, wants them to have, like, worse happen to them. Violence doesn't solve anything. At all. And another thing that is wrong with the world is world media. The government, in the UK specifically, because I don't really know about any other governments in the world, because I don't pay attention to it, but the government in our country is ridiculously stupid. So is world media, because we focus on one thing in the entire world, and we don't hear about anything else. The one thing that the government thinks is important for us, we get shown. Anything else, it could be anything whatsoever, doesn't get shown. We don't know about it. We wouldn't know. There could be more things involved in the things that we're being shown that we wouldn't know about. Like, we just don't get told what the government doesn't want us to see, which I personally think is wrong, but there's nothing I can do about it because I'm not part of the government, and I really wouldn't want to be, because they're all just stupid. Even American government, I guess, would it be government in America? Let's just say American politicians. For example, Donald Trump. Oh my God, what a twat! That is all I can think of to describe this man. He is such a fucking racist, homophobic piece of shit on this earth that needs to be sent out into space to suffocate death and have his head explode. This guy just does not understand anything about being human. This guy does not deserve life. He does not deserve anything, let alone being president. This guy is such a fucking idiot, and if any of you who are watching this video follow along with these ideas, go fuck yourself. Because these ideas are so stupid. He wants to build a wall to keep Mexicans out of America. He doesn't like certain races. He is like the new Hitler. This guy is just a prick. Seriously. This guy is just... He wants everyone to be alike. Like, he just... The leader of the KKK praised this man. That just shows how fucking stupid his ideas and how idiotic this man is. But you know what? My rant is over. Just please take into account everything that I've just said. ISIS is not a religion. Violence doesn't solve anything. And picking out one religion in the entire world and blaming everything on them does not solve a fucking thing. So stop. And if you're one of those fucking idiots who thinks that Muslims is to blame for everything, or thinks that whoever is to blame for everything, just take a look at yourself and think of all the things in this world. Like, if you don't like black people, if you don't like gay people, just think about all of the things that you have in this world. If you like beer, if you like wine, if you like certain types of food, just think, where were those things made? For example, some beer was made in God knows where. Different country. Okay? Tea, coffee, that was made, well, picked in a different country. With different races picking it, different religions picking that tea and coffee to send over to you. The food that you eat was most likely grown or made in a different country and sent over here for you. So if you even have the nerve or the cheek to say that other countries are, like, if you're discriminating against other countries and you have the cheek to do that, just think about all the things that you wouldn't have without all these other countries. Just think about that, okay? Okay, so ISIS is not a religion. Crime doesn't solve anything. Well, violence doesn't solve anything. Wars just don't do anything either. Pretty much, violence does not do a fucking thing. World media is retarded. The UK government can go fuck itself. And that's all I have to say. Just think before you say anything, okay? Just think. And if this video did help or made you think about anything, please give it a thumbs up, okay? And if you do want to see more videos like this, then subscribe and click that big red button below, and I will see all you in the next video. Goodbye.